Hey guys, Languagehacker here. I haven't been doing a lot of guides for decks, but I wanted to, break that streak and talk a little bit about today's deck, which is going to be Invincible Rogue. Invincible, wow. As you can see, the deck list is over here. The deck revolves around sketch information, Snowfall Graveyard, so Deathrattle Rogue, drawing Scourge Illusionist, which pulls copies of Masked Reveler and Invincible to your hand. Masked Reveler, when it dies, cannot pull itself. It will either summon an Illusionist, a Lieutenant, or Invincible. And the game plan is just get a bunch of Invincibles and then kill your opponent with the Invincibles. Yeah, that's about it. You're really just mulliganing for Graveyard, sketchy, and you want to make sure Invincible's not in your hand, because once this is in your hand, the Reveler can't pull it and the Illusionist can't pull it, which is very sad. And that'll happen, and you might lose those games. And unfortunately, that it is what it is. So try not to draw Invincible. Now, this is very similar to Listen HS Replay, but I cut two serrated bone spikes to put in potion belts. I wanted to try this out, just see how it feels. It was okay. Sometimes you get a deadly shot, can help against Boon Priest, can help against Miracle Rogue. Is it better than Bone Spike? I don't know. Haven't played enough. But the rest of the deck seems kind of fun. The idea for having ways to kill off... the idea for running some of these cards like Extortion, Tooth, Stab, and Serrated Bone Spike is... twofold. One, you can remove your opponent, I guess threefold. You can remove your opponent's stuff. You can hit him in the face with some of these spells. And three, you can kill off your own 2/2 Invincibles that you pull from the Masked Revelers. And that way the Invincible Deathrattle pops off, hopefully with a Graveyard, giving yourself +10/+10 of a buff, even though you're only using an Extortion to do that. Now, those are under optimal circumstances, so it might not always be that good. But be aware that you can kill off your own Invincible to try and buff your other cards. Invincible, when it dies, can only buff undead minions, which means another copy of Invincible on the board. The Scourge Illusionist is an undead minion, and also the Lieutenant. Now, the Lieutenant, after you play another Deathrattle, will transform, so it will lose the buff, but it will still get buffed initially if the Invincible dies on board. So you can be aware of that and hit them in the head before you play another minion and it gets transformed. So you can still push that damage. Because this is relatively more inconsistent with the Invincible, because if you draw Invincible, the deck gets a lot worse. There's an alternate version you can also run, and I didn't actually check it just to play for this, but I cut the Concoction Belt, or whatever it's called, and I put in 2 Burning Blade Acolytes, which will make the Invincible pop off less consistent, but now when you draw Invincible, you don't just concede the game. So because of that, I like the Acolytes for consistency, but if you want all-in hilarity, run just the Invincible list. Both codes will be in the description below. Here's some cool games. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you're having fun with in this expansion. Valira. Surely we won't immediately draw Invincible. Yeah, I hope so. Do I just keep this to play on turn 1? It draws specifically a spell, which is what I want. I don't know. Let's try. Is this quest? It is quest. Have Cutlass, we'll trade. Okay. We had this last game too where I could just play this, but I feel like I'd rather draw my good cards. Sketchy is good for next turn. We'll trade this. I think we save that. Unfortunately, this matchup's quite bad because they run Ruin and Silence. But we'll see what we can do. Okay, 2 Revelers. They've passed turn 2 and 3, so not a lot of development. Okay, I think we do the thing now. gets the fun board. No Snowfall Graveyard yet. I could play a Sketching Formation off of the Shadow of Demise, which pulls the other... Oh no, both Scourge Illusionists are in my hand, so the other Sketchy doesn't do anything. Grave Digging. Okay. I could just play more stuff. It plays into Silence more. But if they silence, they can't ruin me. So maybe that's fine. I think that is fine. Dies to Light Bomb, but if they Light Bomb this, that's really fine. This is a good time to find Snowfall Graveyard. Oh, this Deathrattle happens first, actually. Guess we do this. Can I trade this? I can. That's spicy. Buffing this is awkward, though. Because, or doubt killing this off, because it's only 50-50. I guess I could do this. I kind of mill right now if I don't play a card. Honestly, if they AoE this board and I draw 3 minions, it's probably fine. So I think I don't care about the overdraw. What's up, Naden? And I don't think I want to draw here, because I have the good cards in my deck right now, and I want to make sure that the good cards stay there. Quest Mage. Interesting. That summons Undying Disciple. It's a little awkward. But... But we get a lot of damage here. Okay. We can kill this off to get an extra 5 damage. But I don't think we need to. Let's take damage. Let's take destroy random minion. And I'll start swinging in dagger charges as well. Okay. Interesting, Naden. Well, that's good to hear. Light Bomb does clear this very easily. Well, we drew Invincible. That's unfortunate. So what I can do is Masked Reveler, trade. No, I trade this first. Maximize damage. Do this. We Reveler. We Ghostly Strike this. Then we go Wicked Stab, and then the second Wicked Stab. Okay. Alright, I'm getting the hang of this. And we did draw Invincible again. Hey, Peter, how's it going? I'm doing alright, Dan. I'm doing alright for now. Hope you're doing well, too. Just so classic. Thinking I was born in the wrong time. And that's one of the reasons why I think it might be better to run the 5-mana guy, because then you don't just lose on the spot. Maybe it's so classic. It's so classic. I guess I just want to draw. Maybe I don't even want to play Potion Belt here. It gives me a play next turn, but I'd rather find Sketchy for next turn, right? Oh boy. Stay safe, Dan. Oh, deck tracker's not showing up. Good thing I caught that now. Damage. Burgle. Go for Gone Fishing here. Sketchy. Next turn we can go Snowfall, Coin, Sketchy. Okay. It's not very cool, but okay. Alright, double Reveler next turn should be pretty good. They're gonna get to go like School Teacher here, but it's okay. I think our game plan is better than letting them School Teacher. Yeah, this deck is about Invincible. They don't have any corpses, so that does limit some of the School Teacher stuff they can do. Also, I'm not scared of like Patchwork because it's too early. Branzole. I need to kill off my own Revelers though. This is undead. I think I do Ghastly Strike this, otherwise I just get Blood Boiled, which is a little yucky. Saw this somewhere on ladder and thought I'd try it out. But unfortunately we've lost the game because Invincible is drawn again. I think I'm going to switch to the Generalist. Like, it's really unlucky we queued 2 games in a row and then drew Invincible both times by turn 5. That's just really unlucky. We drew Patches twice, 2 games in a row. I think if this dies, I'm just going to leave. Maybe if this doesn't die, I don't know. So this will pull Forsaken Lieutenants from the deck, which is a little awkward. Well, if they don't have an Asphyxiate here, we can try to just kill him. It does transform into 2/2. That's why I'm not going to play any Death Rattles. Oh, it doesn't combo, right? Draw my burn. Seems like a game plan. We have lethal with second Wicked Stab now. I'm afraid of Sylvanas here, but I kind of have to swing, otherwise they could draw Asphyxiate, which... I mean, they clearly don't have an Asphyxiate, because they would have Asphyxiated last turn, but... Okay, no Sylvanas. They're drawing for the Asphyxiate. It's not Asphyxiate, but it does keep... And there's no Patchwork as well. Well, this officially does nothing, so that's kind of cool. I mean, I just protect the minion, right? My hand's unplayable right now. Like, I could hold these, but it's really easy to clear. So I think I do this and scare them. I mean, the thing is, this doesn't scare them. Because they can still clear these. But this at least gives me Revelers, which can give me more Lieutenants. These guys are undead, too. Okay. Oh, I know that the other stab's at the bottom of my deck. I forgot about that. Okay, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 plus 4, 13. I don't care about this. Oh, this is active too. Oh, we just play this then. Four, 6, 8, 9. 9 plus 8 is still 1 off. But if I trade this and hit Gone Fishing, it's lethal. It's not Gone Fishing. I think we just send all of this face. Sets up lethal next turn if they don't heal. I was thinking if there was a way we could put stuff back in the deck if we draw them, And Finley can do that, but then you can hit Finley with the Masked Reveler, which isn't very good. Well, it does clear. You have to trade the Mutinous, though. They don't have to trade the Mutinous. That's unfortunate. Gone Fishing's still lethal. Actually, Tooth is also lethal now. Lethal, lethal. Reroll, reroll, reroll. Okay. Lots of revelers. You need 2 AoEs to get through this. Corp Explosion doesn't work. Double Blood Boil heals them for a lot, but it still leaves a lot of stuff summoned on board. Yeah, that's where I'm at, Papalim. This is my second game. I drew Invincible both games, and that feels frustrating. So I think you just run the Burning Blade Acolytes. Second Corpse Explosion. What is this? I see. They're checking the box. Okay. This doesn't look good enough just yet. Okay, 1 off right now. Oh my god. Oh, I had lethal on board actually. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 plus the... Yeah, what am I talking about? 1 off. Okay, we did get there. We did get there. Let's try that again.